Hi, I'm Shania Tung Mama Wilson, and this is my Week 3 video project. This presentation focuses on Chapter 5 entitled Animation. These are the main topics that we will discuss and talk about: animation, animation by computer, and making animation. For each three topics, there are subtopics that elaborates more about animation and its impact in the world of multimedia. What is animation? Animation is a form of multimedia that relies on the process of creating movement in a video or image. It can be used to create characters, objects, and scenes that look realistic and lifelike. With animation, it simplifies complex information through engaging visuals, capturing and holding audience attention, creating strong emotional connections, and improving information retention and engagement. Here are my three animation videos from YouTube. These are the perfect examples of an animation. The transitioning, the keyframe, and motion are smooth, and the way the characters move from one direction to the other is just eye catching and interesting. The power of motion refers to movement. Motion gives life to characters and objects. The way something moves can convey emotion, personality, and intention. Motion contributes to the style and rhythm of an animation. Motion can drive the story forward, literally and figuratively, while choreographed sequences can build tension, highlight turning points, and create emotional climaxes. The power of motion in animation lies in how movement expresses emotion and personality, enhances visual storytelling, creates believability, and engages the viewers deeply. Motion is a fundamental pillar of what makes animation more than just a moving image. It makes them feel alive. For the principles of animation, it's divided in two main categories: persistence of vision and phi. According to the textbook, in the persistence of vision, an object seen by the human eye remains chemically mapped on the eye's retina for a brief time after viewing. When combined with phi to complete a perceived action, this makes it possible for a series of images that change slightly and rapidly, one after the other, to seemingly blend together into a visual illusion of movements. Animation by computer. There are two different types of animation: 2D animation and 3D animation. For the 2D animation, it is the creation of movement in a flat, two dimensional space. It uses width and height but no depth, and it looks like drawings and paintings. For the 3D animation, it's the same thing but somehow different in small ways. Unlike 2D, 3D animation includes all width, height, and depth when creating movements of an object. It is a more realistic and stylized 3D look with shading, lighting, and depth. In the middle is the video of the differences between 2D and 3D animation. Animation techniques. The major technique of animation are cell animation and computer animation. Cell comes from the word celluloid, a transparent sheet used to paint characters. Each frame is drawn by hand, then painted and photographed over a background. Computer animation is creating animation using computer software. Also, with computer animation, It consists of kinematic and morphing techniques. Kinematic refers to the study of motion, particularly how parts of a system, like limbs and joints, move relatively to each other without considering the forces that cause them. In animation, it is used to control how characters or objects move, especially when dealing with skeletal rigs in 2D and 3D animation. For the morphing technique, this is where one image smoothly transforms into another over time. It is commonly used in 2D animation, motion graphics, and visual effects. Therefore, the difference between cell and computer animation is that cell is traditional, handmade, and artistically rich, but computer animation is digital, efficient, and more flexible for modern workflows. In animation, file format is the type of digital file used to save, store, and share animation projects. The following are the examples of file format from the textbook. Animation plays a critical role in multimedia because it brings content to life through movement, emotion, and storytelling. Whether in education, entertainment, or advertising, animation enhances communication, engagement, and user's experience. If you see on the screen, this is what making animation looks like according to the textbook. Therefore, the two examples on how to make animations are rolling a ball and a bouncing ball. This is where I got the additional information from while doing my research, two YouTube videos, an online article, and the textbook, not including the three animation videos that I already provide the links in the previous slide. Thank you.